Very few watches can be recognized from across the room. Many people spend ages of reading and history browsing just to be able to understand the unique fascination for wristwatches and what makes them special. You can ignore all of that jargon for now, because all you need to know from what you can see on the Panerai Luminor Marina Carbotech is that it's all sorts of cool. Designer Note Subject 119. Like, comment, and subscribe for content you'd like to see next. Follow us at Instagram at designatelieraruba for behind-the-scenes content. Email us at designatelieraruba@gmail.com. This video is brought to you by Shiba's Gold and Gems. Panerai is historically known for making diving instruments for the Italian Navy. To do this, Panerai turned to Rolex. Rolex created oversized versions of their Oyster case and fitted them with pocket watch movements for Panerai. The company combined this with their leading-edge luminous dials, and the Radiomir was born. The Radiomir continued to be military issue only and gradually improved the water resistance and luminosity. In 1949, Panerai released the Luminor to transition from their use of radioactive radium in the Radiomir to a new tritium-based lume. In the 90s, Panerai started to penetrate the public market with action star Sylvester Stallone using the Luminor in the movie Daylight. This propelled the Luminor's popularity that still remains very strong today. Panerai also continues to improve on its use of technology on their Luminors, while preserving the indelible signature of the watch line. The Panerai Luminor Marina Carbotech measures at 44mm in diameter, without the unique crown guards, of course. The thickness is a very muscular 16mm, which is pretty robust feeling and imposing. The lugs is 24mm wide, which further enhances its impressive proportions. This whole case is 30 bars or 300 meters water resistant. That's built to withstand the punishments a true diver can give it. These are all familiar dimensions for the Luminor line, but made unique with this use of the Carbotech material and Sportech strap. Many in the enthusiast circles call this the murdered out setup, where most of the watch is toned in black. It's definitely a cool and modern watch in appeal, but executed with the finest materials and finish that the Swiss can bring. Every angle is treated with the focus on durability and robustness. This can be seen in the use of the curved surfaces to aid in deflecting impact. The case corners provides a wider impression even though the diameter remains the same. This is the signature of Luminor cases in its full glory. On the wrist, this is where the Carbotech case material truly shines. Weighing at just 96 grams, this Luminor is one of the lightest and most comfortable wearing Panerai you can ever get. On my 6¼ inch wrist, it feels remarkably wearable. Its sleek and stealthy looks honors the military roots down to its very last taper. You can take advantage of your full range of motion despite all the large measurements of the case and strap. Yes, it is toolish in nature, but every ounce of luxury is in full exhibition with this timepiece. Panerai manages to showcase a number of excellent textures, from the subtle layered lines of the case down to the weaved pattern of the strap. All these dark tones are accented gorgeously by the light blue lume applications and stitching. Panerai even provides an extra set of rubber straps that you can swap out with the included tool. These straps are also metal sleeved to ensure maximum durability. The Luminor further encourages its owners to swap out straps by including drilled lug holes on the case. This effectively extends the usability of the watch to suit everyone's taste. Beauty is not skin deep with this one. Unlock the iconic crown guard of this Panerai, and you can experience the smooth operation of the Panerai manufacturer movement, the P9010. It has a quick set hour function and a 3-day power reserve for those delicate missions you're about to jump into. It's very satisfying to secure this mechanism, rounding out a solid feeling watch with an unusually light presence when handling. Taking a deep dive into this futuristic diver, we can observe what truly makes this Luminor Marina special. Every millimeter of the case is covered with lines from the layers of carbon fiber that's fused together by the Carbotech process. This same material is used to hold a space shuttle together, so rest assured this case can take pretty much any intense punishment you can subject it into. The dial is also a fusion of Panerai signatures and contemporary styling. This dial has what makes a Panerai recognizable with its iconic print and numerals, but executed with a light blue over black color palette. The whole dial is matte finished to further aid in visibility no matter what lighting condition you're in. The texture all over this watch is very understated, devoid of any shiny surface aside from the glass. This exquisite timepiece is finely secured with Panerai's Sportec Kevlar band that's nicely encrusted with blue stitching. Along with a beautifully grained case, you can admire this luminous details up close while others merely envy from afar. The familiar crown guard is treated with the same Carbotech material, and the buckle is done in titanium to match the rest of the watch. All these incredible details makes this watch easy to appreciate and hard to put down. Finally, we need to talk about the Luminor's namesake, its killer lume. Panerai popularized the sandwich or cutout dial that maximizes the luminous properties of the paint on all angles. This makes it light up like a torch in the dark. This new dial is based off the more simpler Luminor dials, but with a more striking contrast that makes for a cleaner legibility. This combination of sandwich dial and light blue superluminova is only found in this Luminor and nowhere else. This technically impressive watch is carefully thought out with its features that are subtly housed in an all-black watch configuration. From the non-corrosive and super light case material, the independently adjusting hour hand from the high-beat in-house caliber movement, down to the unique strap and dial combination, this watch is all sorts of cool, both in style and technique. Panerai continues to improve its portfolio by adding exotic materials on their tried-and-true models. The Luminor Marina is a classic, hard-working watch that stood the test of time and the literal tides of the sea. With this Carbotech model on your wrist, the watch fan across the room has 4 words for you. What a nice Panerai! This unique timepiece is available at Shiva's Golden Gems, located in Aruba and St. Martin.